Excellent. So it's a privilege for me to bring you the story of Aureka. As Stuart said, we came back onto the ASX in late November last year, and we began drilling again in January this year. The projects are not too far from us, so please come and visit us at the booth, and we can certainly arrange for a site visit for you to drive out the road on the Melbourne to Adelaide Highway. But this is a good key summary for us of the key messages really to take away. What we have here is deep value plus the exploration upside. So we have advanced stage gold exploration projects. There's no real greenfield drilling here. We're drilling to extend known discoveries. And then I think that really separates us from other companies with a market cap similar to us, and our market cap's around $13 or $14 million. We have over 360,000 ounces of inferred JORC resources across two projects. Where we started trading late last year, we had JORC resources across one project, and since then we've declared a good starter JORC resource around the Sananad Comstock project, which is a previously mined open pit. We have a clean balance sheet and a top-tier team. So a fresh team, fresh start, fresh name obviously too, and very good backing from some very deep-pocketed, high-net-worth individuals, which we're very privileged to have. And as I said at the start, we've got deep value here because we have a set of assets and a set of tenements that previously traded on the ASX for $100 million and peaked at $150 million back in 2021. So there's plenty to take a look at, and therefore we have a very low EV. This is a good snapshot of our capital structure, and coming out of a capital markets background and being a mining analyst, that's really what I wanted to achieve, was a clean capital structure. We've got 128 million shares on issue. The current share price is around 10. Plenty of cash in the bank at the end of June. We've been drilling away in the last quarter, so we're certainly not sitting on our laurels or sitting on our valuation or anything like that. We've certainly had accretive when people have put money in, we've really worked hard to make sure that it's been very accretive for them. And the last placement that we did was actually at a 5% premium to the share price, which is really a testament to the people that are backing us to build a business here. As I said, we've got very privileged to have a great team, and I think I could have a board meeting out there because unlike yesterday where it was just me in Sydney, today we've got most people here in the room. We appointed Graham Hunt in January as our independent chairman, and it's terrific to have Graham on board given his network, his strategic background. He was the acting CEO of AGL most recently, and obviously he was the CEO of Lihir when it was sold to Newcrest after a couple of bids. There's myself there, but Richard Taylor on the board as well. Rich has been instrumental in helping me get this back on the market, which is terrific. And also Angela Lorigan, our non-executive and technical director. You might know Angela from her experience at Southern Cross over the last 4 years, and also her long-time experience at down in Tasmania in similar geology to what we're looking at. Importantly, 4 months ago, we appointed Joseph Story as our exploration manager, and Joseph's heavily incentivised for us to get to a million-ounce JORC resource. He joined us after nearly a decade at Barrick working in Africa. Joseph's here today, so please come over to the booth and have a good chat to Joseph, not only about his African experience, but also working at Fosterville and Castlemaine Goldfields prior to that. This is really the money slide and what a lot of people want to look at. I'm pretty keen to get away from it, given that we're a new company, but I just want to demonstrate our ability to deliver drill results from our projects is quite high, and it's been previously demonstrated. Now we're currently drilling today, and we have been drilling since January to extend the JORC resources at the Irvine project, in particular at Stawell. And they're the type of results that really can deliver for us on the market. So we've been doing a lot of drilling lately, and I would say that there's a lot of core to be logged, and we're got potential drill results around the corner, which is terrific. The capstone under the previous management was really getting that maiden mineral resource declared in March 2021. But I think what you can appreciate there, that there was an average market cap of $65 million in a gold price environment that was about half of what it is today. So there's some serious upside for us as we go forward. This is the JORC resource. We started the year with the 304,000 ounces at a very good grade of 2.43 grams per tonne. And we've worked to extend that with a little bit of drilling at the moment. And that JORC resource is really framed around a gold price reflective of what the environment was like back in 2021. So we do look forward to updating the JORC resource in due course. And as I mentioned, we've added a JORC resource at the Comstock Sanana project also this year. Both projects have exploration targets on top of the JORC resource, so they're in addition, and we are busy drilling into those exploration target areas and having success doing that, and actually intersecting mineralisation also outside the exploration areas. This is our flagship project. We do have south of the Stawell Gold Mine, you can see our tenements extend a very long way. But we're 100% focused right now on the Irvine project and the Resolution and Adventure lodes. To that extent, let me give you a 1-minute interlude update.
Aureka's gold exploration projects are in Western Victoria. Aureka's flagship project is the Irvine Gold Project located 230 kilometers west of Melbourne. Multiple mills are proximal to the project, including the Stawell Gold Mine. Irvine is within the Stawell Corridor, which hosts the 5 million ounce Magdala deposit. Gold deposits in the Stawell Corridor typically form on faults at the margin of basalt domes. At the Irvine Basalt Dome there are 2 lodes called Resolution and Adventure with a combined inferred mineral resource of 304,000 ounces gold and an exploration target of 280 to 420,000 ounces of gold. The exploration focus at Irvine is to extend the down plunge position of the Resolution lode, where drilling has identified multiple mineralized structures. The exploration team continues to develop their understanding of the gold mineralization at Irvine, allowing for improved targeting of the high-grade gold positions. The eastern side of the Irvine Dome hosts multiple exploration targets across the 2 kilometers of strike between the lodes. Diamond drilling at Resolution has also identified multiple flanking basalts on the eastern side of the basalt dome which create additional target positions. Recent drilling and reprocessed geophysics has opened up a further 8.6 kilometers of prospective strike. Regional geophysical modeling has identified 3 prospective basalt domes which are hidden beneath basalt cover rocks. Each of the basalt domes provides future exploration targets similar to the 5 million ounce Magdala deposit at Stawell.
Great, and there's plenty of other videos. There's one video on each of our projects actually on the website if you care to go and have a look at that, or pop out to the booth. They're playing on the display that we have there. Now's a good time for me to bring you up to date on our drilling results and what we're doing right now. So the first 3 holes that we've done in the first half of this year have been that RD45 and RD46. And the wedge one that you can see there. We're still waiting on the results of RD46 and we've recently moved the rig just a little bit closer to where the JORC resource is so that we're still doing step out and extension drilling, but also later in the year we can reorientate and do some infill drilling too on the Resolution lode. So we're very active. There's a lot of core being logged. This is another snapshot of the deep holes that we started the year doing. And as you can see some faults there, and it's a stylised basalt dome there in the purple. What we seem to be finding, and please have a chat to Joseph about this, is that potentially the mineralisation is not as steeply dipping as what we've portrayed it to be in the past. And we're looking forward to getting a proper good reinterpretation of where we think this lode is going. We also intersected some mineralisation. It's not actually marked on this diagram, but before the basalt dome, just on the western side of the basalt, which was a bit of a new discovery for us and something to follow up given that it is shallow mineralisation only a couple of 100 metres down. Our second project, and where we had a little bit of catch-up drilling to do, was the Sanana Goldfield. We're very privileged to inherit the whole Sanana Goldfield, including the Comstock pit that we have been drilling. The Sananad area has delivered terrific drill results in the past, including quite a bit of visible gold and high-grade hits. So we have actually been drilling that as well. And come and watch the video later. But on the 24th of July, we did report some half-decent results, actually, which was great to get 20 grams per tonne over nearly a metre twice in 2 different drill hits within some consistent results. We've just, we declared the JORC resource and an exploration target around 4 or 5 months ago at Sananad, and we've just taken the drill rig off it recently, about 2 weeks ago. We have about 4 or 5 holes pending there, and as I said, we've got a little bit of core logging to catch up with, but there's plenty of potential results as we go to the core and get that off to the lab. A lot of people do also ask me about the Tandara joint venture, which we certainly have with a much larger company than us, Catalyst Metals, but it's certainly in the right zone, being here in the Bendigo zone. We've drilled it twice since in the last 12 months, we've drilled it twice, which is great. And we had a program in March this year. The results were okay, but we're really ramping up and looking at the project in earnest again. So it's a higher profile project for us, and a lot of people ask us about. We have a non-controlling but contributing interest in the Tandara joint venture, but it's certainly something to keep an eye on. We do try and have quite a bit of consistent news flow as we go through. If you look here, I've just highlighted our market-sensitive news updates. You'll see 11 updates here over the last 9 months, and that's the sort of pattern that we're trying to maintain. And as I did say, we've done quite a lot of drilling over the last 3 months, 2,000 metres, and we'll be going through that and getting the results out to the market as the lab results come back to us. And this includes, obviously, declaring the JORC resource for the first time on the Sananad project and 3 lots of drill results. So that's the type of performance that we're trying to aim at and keep our investors up to date. In terms of being up to date and delivering on our promises, we really are focusing on the projects where we control everything, and that's why I really want to emphasise that we're doubling down on the Irvine Gold Project, on what we have there just south of Stawell. It is the 300,000 ounces. It's the bulk of our value. We've caught up on any exploration and catch-up drilling that we had to do around Sananad, and we'll be interpreting those results and putting them out to market in due course. And that remains a terrific asset for us, or if others are interested in doing a joint venture with us. But going forward, we're going to continue on with the infill and the extension drilling that we're doing just on the edge at the moment of the Resolution lode, which contains the bulk of the mineral resource. So please look out for updates on the drilling as it goes forward, and also we look forward to updating the JORC resource later, perhaps in December this year. Remember, I said the existing numbers have a little bit of natural upside to them given the gold price when it was generated, and also the successful drilling that we've done to date. And I've just highlighted the areas where we're drilling at the moment around that small circle there. That's about on the edge where the drill rig is. And then in due course, we really look forward to getting into that limited exploration area, that 2-kilometre zone between the lodes. We have land access through there, and we've actually acquired a couple of properties in that region. So there's plenty of work for Joseph and the team to get on with. And this is a good summary, and I really do want to differentiate where we are compared to other companies of our sort of a market cap. We're deep value here. We're about 10 times undervalued in my book. We picked up $30 million worth of capitalised drilling that went into defining those JORC resources and the 4 other discoveries that we do have. And also we've got that higher profile joint venture with Catalyst Metals, Tandara there, right next to the Four Eagles project. So I think I want to give the impression that we're a very small company with a lot of assets, a lot of inherent value. We are focused 100% on the flagship project there at Stawell, but we've certainly done a lot to maintain the portfolio. So we're a very focused team, and do come and see us out there at the booth.